As you can see, I have a new puppy here. Her name's Laika, and as you can also see, she's a German Shorthair Pointer. GSPs, as they're also called, are fairly well known for being escape artists. Seeing as I live in a city, I thought I'd try out a new product called Fi. It's a GPS tracking collar that helps me keep an eye on the dog wherever I am and wherever she is. And it has a whole bunch of other features, so I will walk you through a little bit why I was interested in wanting to try out this GPS tracking collar called Fi. The main reason that I got this collar and app and found it attractive was that it allows me to track the dog anywhere that the dog goes as long as there's cell phone service. Now, that means a lot of things. For me, I can keep an eye on it if I'm camping and somehow it gets away. It takes off after a deer, or I'm hunting and it chases a rabbit and goes somewhere and I lose track of where the dog is. I can even follow it if it jumps a fence at my house and runs out into the city. And one important point is you can also set a proximity at any location that you want, and if the dog leaves that proximity, it will send you an alert. So these proximities are called safe zones on the app, and setting up a safe zone is super easy. You simply open the app, and then you go to a dialog, and it says safe zones. You click safe zones, and then you click a plus sign, and then you just pinch to adjust the size of the zone where you're currently located. So you name this safe zone, you could call it campsite or trailhead, and you don't have to sync it with the collar, you just hit save. As soon as she leaves that zone, the app will know and it'll let you know immediately. It's mostly based around GPS location, but you can share this with your friends, your family, or anybody else who's watching the dog, like dog walkers. You can set them up with temporary accounts, and you can set up proximities around their location. And it allows you to watch the dog while it's with other people. A few other fun features of this collar are it has a light that you can simply push a button on your phone on the app and it lights up the collar for at night. So if you're outside with your dog, you're running around at a campsite and you can't see the dog, you simply push the button and you get a nice blue light on the dog. You can see it very easily at night. Another fun but kind of silly feature is that you can track your dog's steps. I don't know how practical it is or if step counting really is a big deal in dog training. For a young dog like this that has a lot of activity and gets a lot of miles of running in, I don't know if that's a super useful tool, but it's fun and it tells you when your dog has gone for a walk and how many steps it's taken. If you have a dog that you're worried about its health and fitness and you're trying to train it up and get it into shape, this would be a way to manage that scientifically and actually get a quantitative number of how many steps your dog is taking on its walks. Another cool way that you could probably use this is to see that you start seeing a normal trend of how many steps your dog takes in a day. And if you have a few days that you're busy and you're not getting your dog out as much as you should, you'll be able to compare that to a normal day, and maybe it'll let you know that it's time to take your dog for some more walks. Probably be good for you too. The collar itself is heavy nylon webbing. It's much like what you use for climbing webbing. It's a very simple dog collar. Other than that, it has an aluminum clasp here. This thing should be strong. It's in a month, hasn't shown much wear. It has shown some dirt and has faded a little bit. It does come in yellow and gray, and I chose the higher visibility color. You can see it has gotten a little bit dirty looking in already in a month, but you can replace these collars and keep the main part. This is a $150 dog collar, but the nylon replacement pieces are only about 25 bucks. Runs on a subscription service. It's $100 a year. You need cell phones for it to work. So far, so good. I'm really enjoying it, and it's fun to keep track of my dog.